Is that the bat signal?
I used to draw it all the time when I was a boy. Now I'm a bat. Ah!
Hello and welcome to our review for Justice League. I'm Brandon Geyser.
Josh Jessup.
I'm Brian Haas. Head of the night!
Okay, anyways, like we said, we saw Justice League. It was directed by Zack Snyder, assist by Joss Whedon, and
That's not what the credits said.
I know, but he helped. Anyways,
I didn't see that in the credits.
Stars Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill. Oops, spoiler alert. Other people, Ezra Miller. We can go on forever.
They were way down on the credits list.
Yeah, Ray Fisher. Whatever. Who cares?
Right? Jason
Momoa. Yeah, just at least get the main ones in there. Anyways, we saw it. We're gonna review it. We're gonna tell you what was good about it, what was bad about it. We'll rate it. We'll add it to the rank bank. So that's what's on the docket for Justice League. So I guess let's start her off with what we thought was good about Justice League.
Batman.
That was good?
He was the best.
He was the best?
Yeah.
Batfleck? Big fan of Batfleck, huh?
Are you just saying that, or is this? Well, I don't know. Wade cut through the bullshit. I like Batman.
I like Batman. I like
that. I like that he. Well, I mean, it's CG, but I do like that it's athletic, flipping around, and doing stuff, which we have never seen in the films. You know, it's always like either an 80-pound suit that the guys can't even turn their neck in, or it's Christian Bale doing like realistic karate guy.
Yeah,
he doesn't
just blocking and punching.
Yeah, he doesn't flip around and do shit, which they do in this movie, and I like that Batman, even though he looks like he's about 50 pounds too much to be doing that kind of flipping, but...
Plus he's hung like a bull.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think he's like... Yeah, he's just thick.
He's thick.
He's very...
but when he like flips around a guy, like flips around his neck, and I was like, that's a really old guy doing that.
That's where your problem is.
He's Batman. Yeah, he's Batman, so he's allowed to do it. He gets away with it. I dig it. I
like that stuff too. I think they have also awesome shots, like with a lot of all the action, but especially like some of the Batman shots are like awesome comic splash page sweetness.
Yeah, good job, Batman.
Justice.
Yep. But yeah, overall, I thought most of the action sequences were done pretty good. I think all the cast does pretty well here. I didn't think of anyone as bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have complaints about it. I just think they were all good at what they were doing.
This is the pro section.
Yeah, well, this is kind of it's weird because I see this movie as kind of a pilot of a show, even though it's a movie. Because it was very much at the beginning a lot of let's get everyone together and introduce them all and cut between all of them, and I was like, it's like a show. All of a sudden, yeah, it was interesting, but it was fine.
I think the whole team works very well under Batman's leadership.
Okay, even though he didn't want the leadership.
Okay. But that's why he gets it, because he didn't want his parents to die either.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
I'm out of good things to say.
Oh, really? I'm not. When I was talking about the cast, I thought Momoa and Ezra Miller were probably the best of the new additions. I thought they did the best job of introducing those characters. You didn't like them?
No, I liked them.
I liked the broy Aquaman, and I liked it was kind of messed up Flash. Like he was just kind of like a misfit. Like I'm socially awkward and I trip over myself.
Yeah,
it was an interesting difference.
The one note part of it, though, Aquaman's he's like, I'm a bro, and Ezra Miller.
I think that's stuff you expand on their own separate movies too.
You know what? Hopefully they do better in there.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they
it's
didn't
got me
do
looking
bad.
forward to both of their.
Yeah.
solos.
It's just, I mean,
it was.
I don't think you could fill an entire movie with Ezra Miller being that character. You need some sort of character growth.
Well, he's gonna, yeah, he's
and
gonna
that's what
definitely have some.
I'm
growth.
looking forward to
They're
that.
setting it up.
Positive.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
I liked the. Maybe I should let Batman tell us about how great the color grading was for Superman, especially in this movie.
I can tell Superman difference from Batman.
Okay. And that's good, right?
Because I am the night. He should be the light.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, this wasn't a stupid colored Zack Snyder film.
Yeah, still a dark movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not too much. Not
Yeah, it was a
taking me
better
out.
balance. It was a better balance, I think, than the last, like...
Yeah.
Than Batman vs. Superman, basically.
I hate that.
You know?
I liked the I liked the fact that towards the end of the movie, Batman basically might as well be talking to the audience and saying, "I had to correct a mistake." It was very, on the nose.
Very RoboCop.
Sure, RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Which one?
One.
The remake or the '87?
The 87 version.
Okay, just wanted to
I had to correct a mistake.
not the one with Rick Flag, right?
No.
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Jeez.
I said 87. Rick Flag's not in the 87.
No, I know. I said not the Rick Flag one.
No.
No, it's clarifying. Clarification.
He said 87.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that covers most of what I thought was good about it. Brian, you got anything?
You got anything else good?
I
You didn't fall asleep to it.
I didn't dislike
I'm
this
gonna break
movie,
it out.
so-
Although it has a couple things going for it. That I slept last night, like a full 8 hours.
Nice.
Caffeinated beforehand and during.
Also very quick.
And yeah,
This movie's like just about 2 hours.
it's about the perfect amount of time.
Other than the fact that my butt was starting to feel it, I didn't think this was it didn't feel long.
No.
I have the telltale sign where my tailbone's like, hey, you should get up and walk around.
Maybe you're
a
just
bit.
getting old.
I was gonna say those are some pretty sweet seats.
I had to
Yeah.
use a little bathroom at some point during the movie.
A what?
Yeah, these
The
bad.
little bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Good.
I didn't pee.
I did too.
I didn't.
I had all the caffeine.
I didn't drink.
But if there was anything that was kind of slow, it was the beginning and not the middle/end. So that really helps with the runtime. Makes it not feel too long.
Yeah.
I
Some
like all
people
the
say
setup
that's
stuff.
because of weed.
I mean, I don't know if. Well, I mean, we'll get into that later. But I liked all the setup. I thought this was well paced, kept it going. Keep her moving.
Keep
Says
her moving.
Says it right at
Yeah.
the beginning. Keep her moving.
Yeah, I thought they did a pretty good job of balancing the cutting between each character to get enough of a backstory and an introduction to.
Some people
At
say
least make it
weed
make
really
sense.
helped that.
Some people said what?
Weed didn't really help that.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't
Will
behind the
Wheaton.
scenes. Will
I mean,
Wheaton.
there are scenes that you can tell this is a Wheaton scene. Now I'm saying Wheaton. Fuck you. Wheaton scene.
Can you though? I don't know if I can tell.
Yeah,
necessarily.
anytime there was a joke.
I did.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think
Anytime you
that's
saw
true.
the weird CG mouth of
I don't think that's true because the set visits that people made before, while Zack Snyder was still doing it, they said there were a lot more jokes in it.
Yeah, I know,
Like, it
but I'm
was-
just saying you could tell the Henry Cavill scenes because he had the weird mouth.
the CG mustache taken.
See, I didn't
out.
notice that.
I didn't either. I thought they did a good job. I was kind of looking for it. I'm going to be honest.
No, I
I didn't look
noticed
for
that.
it.
There
but
was
I
a
didn't
couple
notice
times.
Oh, really?
There were a couple times.
There was a
like,
couple where I questioned it, but I wasn't sure. I was never 100% sold that it was a CG mouth.
And then hearing what I did before I went into it, I thought it was going to be more
Yeah.
stark.
Yeah.
I heard he
But I didn't think it
redid
was
the
too bad.
tone.
It was blended.
He did the tone of Cyborg, and I have no idea what they added to Cyborg's character. But we'll get into that later.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually didn't hate Cyborg as much as I did in the trailers.
I didn't really
So,
hate him, but I just didn't really.
well, I thought he
care
looked
for
like
him
shit
either.
in the trailers. And I actually liked Ray Fisher a decent amount. I thought he was, I don't know, for a new person, I mean, we'd never really seen him in anything. I thought he did a good enough job to introduce himself, and I'd be willing to see him in another movie, obviously, because I'm sure he will be.
I don't know if he could do it as a solo.
I still say
He's getting
Cyborg.
one,
No,
so-
he's not.
He's not doing it anymore? I thought they were doing
No,
so.
they had tried, and then they said he was going to be with the Flash in his movie, which I can see still happening even if
That'd
it is
be okay,
Flashpoint. I
yeah.
don't know. I mean, he'll pop up for Justice League too, if anything else. I still think he should be in Teen Titans. It's still confusing to me in that terms, but other than that, I thought he was fine. I mean, it was basically
Yeah.
we need
He's not
affirmative
bad.
action on the Justice League. I guess I kind of felt like is why they put him in it. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true. Like, Cyborg isn't part of the Justice League until the New
who
52.
improved it? Asian Batman.
Asian Batman?
Asian Batman.
Let's not go full Asian. Let's go like half Asian, okay?
So we get Ezra Miller. I mean, he's a Jew or something.
I don't know what Ezra Miller is, but I don't know.
He's a wizard, Harry.
He is a wizard. Or something.
Well, no, he was...
Yeah, we don't know exactly what he was in the movie.
Yeah, whatever the fuck he was.
And still alive, I guess. I didn't remember what
He had
happened.
a bowl cut or something. I don't know.
He was weird.
I assume
Anyways,
he got raped as a child.
wrong Warner Brothers movie.
Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. Should we get to what's bad? We kind of were straying that away a little bit anyway, so let's talk about what wasn't so good about the movie. Josh,
Batman didn't throw enough batarangs.
Okay.
He only threw one.
He
did.
threw one.
And it was at Barry Allen.
And he missed.
Yeah, because he threw it against a guy who's super fucking fast.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
He's
Dodging.
He kind of did it on purpose.
In fact, that's his...
I did
Just
like his
better.
speed in this movie.
I like the way he did it.
From a normal person's perspective, he just kind of disappears.
Some of the running looked awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
running
see, he
was
had
awkward.
this, like, too spread wide gait, but besides that...
Kind of.
But
Gait
besides that,
recognition.
I think that's another... The
His
whole
stride.
problem. The stride was weird, but I think that's also the major problem. The special effects. I think there were some... Like, the CG was pretty bad. I
wouldn't say
to
bad. I'd say
bad.
medium.
I-
Like mediocre.
But
Like,
for
okay.
as much money as they've thrown into this movie, like there's parts where it looks like there was like when Superman was punching the villain guy Steppenwolf.
Yep.
Aside, I didn't know.
Yeah,
what,
Steppenwolf's not good.
hold on, aside, I didn't know what a Steppenwolf was going into this movie,
Yeah.
and after watching, it, I still don't know what a
Yeah,
Steppenwolf
yeah.
is.
They didn't
And I
establish
mean,
it.
I don't subscribe to the DC stuff.
You don't
I mean,
know a
I've
lot
read
about,
it.
like,
I've read a lot of
area.
DC.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Not super known of the like fourth world
Steppenwolf is a
stuff.
lieutenant to Darkseid.
I figured he was a
Yeah.
Darkseid guy because he said something about Darkseid.
He did mention Darkseid.
But anyway, the villain's terrible. But after
Yeah,
that, I thought like a lot of the CG effects were just like there. And when when Superman punched him, it looked like Injustice. Not the second one. It looked like the first. Like he would like punch somebody, bounced off the ground a little, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I played this game.
Yeah, some of it was worse than others. There were definitely scenes that looked like video game cutscenes. I agree with you. I also feel like I think these movies kind of shoot themselves in the foot too. Like, I think it's a lot of people CG that they need to do, and people CG were not quite there yet.
Yeah.
And-
well, even
you
though I
can
thought
make
the
it
bodies looked
understated
stupid,
and
too.
try to blend it in well, and if that means you have to dial back what you can do a notch or two, it's probably the better move to make. And this they didn't. They went
Like
full.
maybe if they had stylized the parademons a little bit differently.
Those I think are parts though. Some of the problem
Some
with
of
this
it looked like
movie
there
is
were people like, in a parademon suit. Sometimes it just looked really bad.
part of the problem with this movie is that it had to stay like with Batman vs Superman. Like it wasn't a reboot. It wasn't a we're gonna ignore continuity and all that kind of stuff. They had to still keep a lot of those things in this, and it kind of is faulted for it. Like it's like. Yeah, like you said, parademons aren't the greatest designed character, and it's like, well, but they already established them in Batman vs. It kind of sucks the situation that this movie is in.
That's
kind
the
of
thing
more
is,
than a lot of.
If it was its
reasons why it's
own
not good.
thing, I could criticize it more.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's building off Batman vs Superman, I think they made some pretty significant strides
No,
in
they-
the right direction.
Yeah,
it's
it's a step to hopefully an awesome DC movie universe. I think, anyways. I mean, we don't know what we're gonna get, but yeah, I thought
Because they're right now their quality has been all over. and they're rapid fire at them.
I hope they can fix it, but I kind of, I don't know. Like a lot of this movie felt very generic and safe to me.
The plot.
This wasn't a
doesn't
like,
matter?
yeah, and this wasn't a very like. This movie doesn't have
It was going to be
as
whole
much
planet
style or its
genocide,
own
too.
like. It doesn't have its own feel. It just has a very plain like superhero feel. Like I just feel like generic superhero movie.
I will say this: it was nice. Aside pro to see superheroes actually being heroic. They save civilians.
Yeah.
They prioritize.
Like it seemed a little bit out of place.
And hey,
Because I mean, and maybe that's what I'm used to at this point.
And-
but that they actively took time out to save civilians. And there's
Yeah.
that scene with Wonder Woman in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is kind of odd because most of you don't see this shit in the Marvel. Like they don't save a person. There might be like a car.
Actually, the weird thing is, I don't think they really
go,
have very much since like the Avengers movies. Like those are the ones where they mainly save people.
Yeah,
like they save humanity. They don't really save people.
Yeah, well, they save the people that are there. So like think about Age of Ultron, where they're trying to get all those people evacuated off of that floating island. Avengers 1, they're trying to. But Cap is basically shouting orders in Avengers 1,
but then think
telling
about
them like,
we
need to get these people out of here and kick your out over here. And
then you look at like
that's
Iron Man
the Whedon.
But
it could be the Whedon.
Oh, yeah,
who knows?
Whedon does like
Whedon likes to show the saving people. Yeah.
Well,
maybe.
I feel like you need that.
I feel like this movie we can never say that for sure though. We don't know who did what.
Yeah, that's.
What you could think is Whedon, well, maybe wasn't.
I don't know.
I mean, we don't know.
And I thought, I don't know, there was a couple like weird, out of place jokes.
There were some jokes that didn't work.
There was that one with Martha and Lois when she said some. I can't even remember what it was, but I remember when they said it. I was like,
crickets.
It was like she said. God, it was when they were in her office. I mean,
there
was something where she made
mother-in-law joke, right?
No, it was just before that. I don't remember what it was because it was so bad. And
there were a couple.
It clicked in my head that was supposed to be a joke, but it was like no comedic timing and just
shit. I'm like this close to it. I'm thirsty.
Thirsty,
hungry.
Yeah. Yes, she said that, and I'm like, I think that's supposed to be a joke.
And then I heard,
but I didn't get it. There was just no. I got it, but I just
really. What was the
Thirsty's like hip slam for wanting the D.
Well, that's what I thought, but this is kind of a family movie, and it felt out of place if that was the case.
Well, yeah,
that's why it was weird.
It seemed weird that she said it, and then but there was no good timing.
Also, are you sure that was the joke?
I thought that
pretty
was
sure. I mean, we're getting a little old.
Well, she corrected herself. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm hungry."
That was the joke.
She was like, "I'm hungry," but it didn't.
She couldn't be hungry for the D.
No, but thirsty is the term.
I know.
But you are thirsty for success.
It didn't work. It didn't work, and it was
everybody's
weird.
thirsty for the D. The Dark Knight.
Oh, you were supposed to say D's nuts.
The Dick Grayson.
Dick.
No, he's still alive. That one's still alive.
Yeah, that one's still alive, man.
Oh. She's never bothered to learn their names. They're supposed to put on the tights and kind of like distract the
They're just child labor, right?
Yeah. Batman doesn't like labor laws.
What you doing under that
Your
tablecloth, Batman?
hands are going.
Stop playing with your little Grayson. What are you?
Wow.
Anyways,
Batman's gonna put his hands into his pet pill.
All right. I mean, we did say Steppenwolf briefly was terrible, but I think we need to devote a little bit more minutes to how terrible Steppenwolf was.
Yeah, I don't blame.
Why do we need? It's DC, and let's get another giant CG villain.
Marvel doesn't do villains that well.
Nobody's
Let's
really
copy them and also not do them very well.
I guess that's the. I mean, the villain problem is playing both.
I liked
franchises
what's his
at this
name,
point.
Kieran Hines or whatever, Mansrader, whatever, because he's the voice of Steppenwolf.
Oh.
I didn't blame him because I thought his voice was fine.
Yeah, the voice
It's
was
just,
fine.
but
The actual visual representation was pretty shit.
The visual representation is shit. His motive is
we don't know really what he's doing.
Yeah, it's like, was he?
I'm collecting these boxes. It's
like it.
This whole mother.
He wanted some
is
box.
Ordered to
Why is there all dirty jokes in this movie? He wanted box. Lois is thirsty.
I would like to see.
He wanted his mother's box.
His mother.
I would like to see a DC movie with a dude as a villain.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of the giant CG
like a good
villain
Lex
stuff.
Luthor or something.
Well, he wasn't really. We had the giant Doomsday thing that they had the punch fight.
Yeah.
And then we had the weird Ares CG face thing, and Suicide Squad was a giant fucking it was Kara, whatever the fuck her name, but it was a CG version of her.
The next movie,
gyrating funly.
It's weird.
Darkseid starring Clancy Brown.
I just want,
but I want a physical fucking person to be a villain. To give me that.
I think they have a power problem specifically in this movie. Also, I know with DC. Yeah, I know, but now the movies have to suffer from it too. Is the bad part.
That's the problem when they introduce I can eat a sun and crush a planet, Superman. Is the power hike.
That was my whole problem with this movie. I was really enjoying it until Superman joined the team again.
And then he was like, "Hey,
I don't need you guys." Yeah, but Superman was done really well.
Yeah,
he was smiling. He was joking. It was wow,
he saved some people.
Yeah,
This is the first time. Hold on, this is the first time.
All it took was for him to die.
He had all their powers, but more.
this is the first time in the DC universe where Superman actually wasn't a brooding, upset, like, grow a beard. He actually was smiling and he saved people.
Yeah, which was good.
Which is new. It's a step in the right direction.
That's super.
For the character, the
But
plot
also,
is
yes.
annoying.
But now you have Superman. Superman doesn't lose to anyone.
I actually really
Yeah.
liked all the Superman stuff in this movie.
Like, I like him. And
No,
I
yeah,
like
that's
the
the thing, like,
character.
yeah.
It just,
Well, I guess that's like
OP.
that's
So
the
that's-
I know what you're
Superman.
saying. I don't disagree with what you said. I'm just saying I actually did. Superman was one of the high points of this movie, though. In
it's,
general.
it's the meta problem.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
appreciate what he did in this film, but you also understand
Yeah.
the implications of what he is. He's Superman.
Yeah, he's
He
like a
can't
god
stop.
amongst ants.
He's the buzzes that flies to him.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, a car.
Anything else?
Anything else we want to mention? Any other negatives we can think of?
I waited the whole movie to see Commissioner Gordon's rockin' abs.
Oh, because J.K.
Never
Simmons
saw
got buff, got really like built. He's like
Oh.
huge. You're seeing him in the gym.
Take your shirt off, Jim. Show him what you got.
Well, I mean, he was on a rooftop for most of the
Yeah,
scenes.
critically,
Or in the
Critically underused.
It's not like he was going back to his homeland like Aquaman to be able to just take off his shirt.
I could have come up with
I
an
need more
excuse.
J.K. Simmons.
It's true.
Nice.
I liked J.K. Simmons, and I would have wanted more too. I agree.
Hopefully we get more.
Yeah, coming out of this movie, overall, I guess we can get an overall impressions. Overall, I'm hopeful.
It's
Coming out of this movie, like this wasn't a perfect movie. This wasn't the best superhero movie ever. It was a very like average one. Like it was good enough. I was entertained. I wasn't bored. It just didn't wow me. It didn't have anything really new to add to the superhero genre, all that kind of stuff. But in the end, it was entertaining enough.
It'll help him build.
And
their
I'm
brand.
hopeful for the future now. I
I would-
feel like they could take
Yeah.
this in a good
No, it's
direction.
solid.
I would
Before it
say
was
this is
building.
a step in the right direction for DC coming off of Wonder Woman.
Which
I don't think
still
it's
pretty good.
Wonder Woman was like the
Yeah.
proof that they could make a great movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
this
and
was.
this was the all right. Let's start to work everything towards that way. Like,
I mean, they proved they could do a solid single person, and then they did this, and they said, "Hey, we can do better than Suicide Squad."
I don't know if Jeff Johns is the person to attribute this to or whatever, but because he kind of more took over when Wonder Woman was in production, so he didn't really have much to do with the other movies. But whoever it was,
Good job.
you're headed in the right direction.
It does seem like a very team effort based on
Well, they
it
need
being
to,
a
they
giant
need
corporate
to.
movie plus the two.
Well, they're getting
co-directors,
some
just
good
all the
directors. They're
co-directors.
getting some
Yeah.
things moving forward.
I would say they're getting the good directors, but now they're letting them direct the movie and not
Oh.
fucking with them in post or.
And they're teasing some Elseworld stuff. Like they're doing some
Yeah.
interesting things that I hope.
Well, I
turn
mean,
out.
the problem before with DC, well, it was Warner Brothers, is they got good directors, and then they're like, no, we need to make this movie because this is what will sell better, and then it didn't. And they go, you know what, you guys just do something.
I still feel like their hands are in it, but it almost seems like their involvement starts early,
Yeah.
and then they go to a direction and then let the directors enact what
Yeah,
they've already
they're
decided.
not meddling.
Yes, they're not
kind of-
meddling in the process.
I kind of
but,
want them to pull a Fox and just start doing out of the box weird things with their superhero movies. I don't think they will because it's like I think this is
They're
why I
still
don't
trying
want,
to
I don't want
establish
Disney
first.
to buy Fox actually because I want to keep Fox as the like outlier as the like
Yeah, I don't like all this.
the difference of the rest of
As
the
much as I would
superhero
like
movies.
the
X-Men in the Marvel universe.
as much as I would like that, I do.
But they're really starting to hit their stride. Is the
I do
thing?
enjoy what Fox is doing.
Yeah, because
Or at
Fox
least-
is taking.
I don't know if I enjoy it. I enjoy what they're doing.
Yeah, 15
what they
years
said they're
ago,
doing. I haven't
but
seen it yet.
now.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
Mutants looks interesting.
New Mutants looks different, which is cool. Like that's awesome.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. But
And this multiple man with James Franco sounds like it could be different too, and could be cool.
I love
and,
Frank
like,
James.
This
yeah,
Dave
Frank
Franco in
James.
it?
Maybe I don't know.
I'm sold. But this is a.
He can play
YouTube
one of. He
video-
can play one of the multiple.
That'd be great. But this is a YouTube video about
Justice League. You're right.
League.
Just
And there's only one thing left to do.
Well, no, we have to rate it.
Which is that? Yeah.
that's what Josh
No.
is gonna get to.
What do you? What do you
Oh,
give it?
no.
Oh,
rating.
I guess there are two things left to do.
Yeah.
So, no shit. There we were.
About to rate this bitch. So, Justice League ratings. What'd you guys think? You two.
That was a pretty good movie. You know, go out and see it now.
Do it now!
Batman?
It is with the black glasses.
That's
You
America.
already wrote that one. How'd you know what you
Kid, I mean, Batman, you're on my team. We're in the
His
movie.
name's Batman, not Kid.
Batman.
I voted Batman.
That's
See
solid.
it now.
Do it! Do it! Do it now! What are you waiting for?
D8.
I like to wear these. People think I'm a dork.
Is that your Clark Kent disguise?
Shh.
Okay, anyways.
Because his name's Superman, not
His
Clark.
name's Superman, not Clark.
I said disguise. I'm going to stream it.
Stream it now.
Wait for it.
But you can't.
No.
You gotta wait 6 to 9 months.
And then you should...
Actually, no, not really. It'll be on digital in like 2 months, and you can rent it. Sure, rent it. I think we're both kind of on the fence, though. Like, you guys aren't super strong see it nows, but we're not really weak stream it. So we're close to see it nows. You guys are close.
We're like kissing cousins.
Yeah, we're on both sides of the line. I guess. Anyways,
That's a
so there you
Parents
go.
are dead.
There you go. Overall, a solid movie. Good job,
Yeah.
Warner Brothers DC, but
But what if it wasn't?
it's time to compare you to other movies from this year. It's time to add you to the rank bank.
This year's week's Rank Break brought to you by Black Bear Brewing. You get the greatest Black Bear soda.
Oh,
Trying to have an ad in there?
I remember those.
We'll have to put ad supported on the YouTube channel.
Be like asking for money afterwards?
Yeah.
Black Bear soda.
Are they a local company?
Yeah, it's a local.
Yeah.
Black Bear soda.
Drink Wisconsin,
The Rank Break brought to you by Black Bear soda.
So, time to add this to the list of the best movies of 2017, also known as the Rank Bank, presented by Black Bear Soda, whatever the fuck it was.
We should download the logo and like superimpose it on top.
Do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways,
what the budget brand?
time to add it to the list. Let's see where it goes.
Alfred.
In 3, 2, 1.
Batman.
I thought maybe it was just going to be the bat symbol again.
Holy
Where'd you go?
shit!
14.
I went the lowest, didn't I?
Oh my god!
16.
But you know what?
I went
as
high
soon as I
AF.
pulled it up, I
Wait.
saw Free Fire.
Because we're gonna see it now.
Right, that's what I did. I was like, I like Free Fire better. The math is a dead on 11.
I like it. Let's do it.
It's dead on 11.
I don't like it.
I
I
like.
like Get Up better.
I like it out better.
I like Get
I
Out
like
better
Split
too. Wait, no, I like Dunkirk better, and I like Get Out better. Yeah, let's put Split down.
Kit, do you have any say in this? Did you see Get Out? I mean,
It's
Batman.
a comedy.
Batman, are
Did
you
you
a fan of the comedy documentary Get Out?
Nope.
No, you're not a fan of it, or no, you didn't see it?
Never
Yes.
seen it. I saw Split. Now we're 2.
What does that mean?
Well, no, it's not going to come in at 2. It's going to be far lower than 2. It's going to come in mathematically at 11. So we need to determine in that area.
I'll allow
Do we
12.
bump it down to 12? Do we
Bam.
bump it up to 10?
12.
12.
12.
12.
12. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Irregardless, it's 12.
It's kind of true. You're outvoted, Batman.
As your attorney, I advise you to vote 12.
12.
Okay, 12 it is.
Batman will still have 12.
All right, so Justice League enters the top 15.
Ooh,
So
good
shaking
job.
up again. This list is getting very interesting.
I didn't
and
think it was
very
that good.
complicated.
Yeah, good job.
Like, yeah, this is getting it out there.
Give it a 7.
As we approach the end
I'm
of the year.
metagaming though.
As we approach the end of the year, this is going to get even more interesting. Some big movies coming, some small movies coming.
Oh, I should add it to my unofficial list of like 67, 68 movies now.
Are you bragging?
Yes.
Stealth
Okay.
bragging.
We got
You probably saw more than me.
we got a
at this
month
point.
and a half. Let's race.
I don't want to race. I just
Months
want to watch
and a half.
movies I want to see.
I watch movies I don't want to see. That's the problem.
Anyways, that's going to do it for us. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment below. Tell us what you thought of this video.
And if you're my boss, tell me you watch this on work.
Or just
Don't
skip
waste
to
each
the end.
other.
Or use the time on the video for personal gain. Anyways, until next time, find your own ways of resisting boredom.
I like to resist boredom with a nice black bear.
First I was a fat. Then I was a fat Asian man. Ah.
Oh no, he's... Wait,
Frankie's
we're going to see
character.
under the cowl. Under the cowl. We're going to see under the cowl.
I have no idea who this person is.
What's stupid?
Just chime in here with a fucking bat-related joke.
I really wish that he covered his chin, though.
Don't point it out. People will recognize me in public. I don't shave my facial hair. It's like the one rule. I've been growing this facial hair since my parents died.
Doesn't have nipples.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta get nipples. Go show it. No,
This one shoots justice, and this one eats crime.